Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are getting ready to
Stay
roll
behind
off for
the
pace
pace
laps
car in
for
the inside
a
column.
SK modified open series here at Week Smyrna to end the week. Apologies for not getting out any videos, had some real life things going on that took up the last few days and hadn't even been able to get any races in, so trying to get back on and make up for the ground that I lost earlier in the week when I tried to run this. Just wrecks constantly that were really not my fault at all, nothing I could avoid. So racing deals, they happen, but they're also frustrating when you feel like you put some work in and had somewhat to show. This is a pretty weak field overall, so qualified on pole, we should be able to run fairly well in this and try to get a good race in, especially being able to control it and hopefully get away from everybody. You can see we were only 2 tenths quicker, but quite a bit faster than even the one car in third. So we're going to see what we can do, try to get a good start. Car should be fairly good on tires, so hopefully we should be able to manage it and work our way around. So let's see if we can get the jump and we're going to get going.
Go.
Missed a little bit of a shift that might hurt us going into the one, but hopefully we can try to pull away, just get into a rhythm. Looks like the 3's going to get a little aggressive, try to look low. I have to defend the bottom. Prefer to typically run about a lane up or so through 1 and 2, but with somebody behind I may have to try to defend that a little bit more. So not the strength of field that I wanted to see for this to be able to get some good iRating gain out of it. I have a fairly decent setup built that I did, but gonna try to do the best that we can. So
The guy behind has just done a 18.30.
see, we're just kind of trying to take it easy, get into a rhythm. Hopefully this is a cleaner race and we don't get too much in the way of lap traffic to affect it. Let's see, the top 3 of us have really pulled away quite a bit. Us being the 2 and then the 3 and the 1 cars really gapped quite a bit. So we can kind of just check out, get our way around. See how it is. Track's a little bit hotter than I had practiced in, so car might be a little bit looser and wear the tires a little more, but we're just going to try to ease it around, drive it as best as we can. So keep it clean and try to get all we can, get the win. Hopefully finally get a finish that we deserve.
We're matching race pace. Your last lap time was at 18.26.
See, we're just about holding pace with everybody, maybe slightly faster.
Jake,
So
there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
I don't feel like I'm driving it too hard, and I don't feel like I really have to do too much. So we'll try to run it as well as we can. Got some laugh traffic up here, so this is gonna provide a really interesting setup. As
Outside.
1 goes high, thank you to the 11. The 10 really kind of is running right in line, pinching us. So we'll see what we can do to get around them and if that's going to create any issues. So we got another one coming low, so let's see if we can get goes high. May try to take the high line to get around him. Looks like he washes up the track, so let's try to take advantage, get on the inside of him and clear him going into 1 and 2.
He's still there.
Navigating this sometimes can be worth even more than if your setup's fast. Sounds like he gets in the wall a little bit, so that slows him down. Try to get into 3 and 4 a little better. You see that ate away all of the lead that we had, so a little bit of a clear track, but still some more lap traffic to come. So we're going to try to just drive the best we can and see if we can build that gap back up. Still early on in the race, you can see we're only getting ready to complete lap 10, so a quarter of the way through the race. Got a long way to go. Feel like we definitely have the car to lead the whole thing and win it. Just gonna try to take advantage of that. Had a good 1 and 2 there, was able to pull away again by another 10, so just really trying to take it as easy as we can and work our way up through.
That lap was at 18.42.
See if we can get by the 16 as quickly and as painlessly as possible as he washes up the track and comes back down. So that really killed our momentum off the track, off the corner.
Clear low.
he stays low, so we're able to navigate around him, get loose through the corner. That hurt. Thankfully, the 3 didn't really close up too much. Gained a little bit. Got a bit of a gap back to the 1 and 3rd, so it helps a little bit with the pressure that we don't have 2 cars trying to come after him. We just got the 1 right now. To get back into the rhythm, try it again. Keep working on building that gap, so when we get to the next lap car, we're not potentially losing the spot. So it looks like the 13 will be the next one.
Okay, Jake, we're matching race pace. That lap time was 18.45.
And you can see I tend to favor a slightly higher line through 1 and 2 than I do through 3 and 4. So I don't have a car on top of me. It's nice to be able to run that and get back to what I feel like the car runs the best
The lap
at.
time was 8. Car outside.
13 moves high, thankfully. Thank you to him. That was a great move. Looks like he gave the 1 a little bit of problems there out of 2. Looks like the 1 tried to go high to him, so. Got another one exiting the pits, so we're going to watch out for that and see what that does to us. Catch him the right way, we should be able to get by him on the high side entering the corner. That timing worked out pretty well. We have the 15 coming up along with the 5.
The gap behind's increased to 0.89.
Looks like we're just going to be in traffic for most of the race. So. Let's see how we can navigate around both the 15 and the 5. Kind of watch what these two do and see what our move's going to be. The 15 taking a bit of a different line.
Inside, clear inside.
Way loose off the corner. Looks like we should be able to clear both of them, but we're going to take the high line as we're not quite clear. And we're by both of them. Looks like the 5 actually went into the pit, so lost a little bit of time there to the 3, but that's okay. See, we lost. Lap time was really slow, but that was trying to deal with them. It was also getting loose off of 2 there, so you can tell that heated up the right rear tire. The car is definitely loose, so try to run a few more easy laps, cool it back down.
You've just done an 18.
Halfway through the race, just under 3/4 of a second ahead of the 2 car, or the 3 car for 2nd place. So right rear tire is cooling down a little bit, allowing us to pull back away.
The gap behind is now 0.85. That lap time was
try to
18.60.
as clean as we can. Got a little bit of a gap till the next slower traffic, so hopefully that should allow us to run some clean laps, build that gap back up, get those lap times back down to where they should be.
The lap time was at 18.60.
Take it easy, cool tires back down as well, so right at about even with the 3 car right now, so that's fine with me. Again, I don't feel like I'm pushing it quite as hard as I possibly could, so got a little bit left in the tank if you were to start eating away at us, but really I feel like we kind of have control of this race right now. Coming up on the 16. He washes up the track, so we're going to keep an eye out on that and see which way he wants to go. Looks like he's going to hold his line. I go to the outside of him and try to gain through him. He actually slows way down, so thank you to him for holding the inside line but slowing down. Car gets a little loose off the track, off of 4. Cut up to 2 more cars.
The gap behind is now 0.72.
We got 15 to go. Come on the line to start lap 27 of 40.
It's now 135 Fahrenheit.
See the car's still getting a little loose. That was from that last slide off of 2, so right rear tire is a little hot. Coming up on the 4, the 14 are the next 2 in line. 3's been able to close up a hair, but again, we ran into some traffic, a little loose, so we should be able to pull away from him once we clear these 2. See which way the 4 goes, see if we can get to his inside.
Car high.
Coming into 3.
Hold
Take
your
the
line.
lower line through 3.
Clear outside.
Clear him, move up in front, take that. see if that provides a little bit of a roadblock for the 3 as we lost a little bit of time trying to get around the 4. Looks like the 3 got around fairly easy, although the pass isn't completed yet, so...
The gap behind is now 0.86.
Looks like he cleared him, so... He might about even maybe gained a slight bit on him. And, got about another lap or so until we get to E14. Although the 5 may provide a bit of a challenge there.
That lap was at 18.63.
Got 10 to go. Just trying to run it clean, stay in front of the 3, not force anything, and try to take home the win. 5 is just all over the place, so we're able to get around him. Just holding my line, hoping that he doesn't come up into us as we lost him. Oh, that was actually the 15, sorry. Coming up on the 14. Cars get a little loose, so don't have too much pressure behind from the 3, so that helps us. We can kind of back it off and
that lap time was 18.
Keep it from spinning and also work around the lap cars as best as we can. Trying to figure out which way we want to go around the 14. That really hurt us, so we just slowed down quite a bit.
Clear to the bottom.
Clear him. We're going to take the inside around the 13 off of 2. So it looks like he actually gets involved with the 3, so that's going to give us a massive gap. Feel bad that that had to happen. You see, we have a absolutely massive lead now, so we've got all the pressure gone from us. They are still wrecking on the back stretch. Not really sure what happened there. We'll have to go back and check the replay, see what happened there. Just everybody wrecking, so able to get through that. Looks like we might actually have a lap on the field fairly soon. 7 cars in second.
17 seconds.
So coming to the line, 4 to go. We've actually almost got an entire lap on the field, so we can easily cruise to this one now, barring something happening. See, we're going by through everybody in the pit road, so that wreck really kind of just hurt everybody. See, the 16 just blew up right in front of us. Able to avoid that one, thankfully. This has just been a bit of chaos the whole race. Which, unfortunately, when you have these lower strength of field races, it can happen at times.
Okay, Jake, there's a car exit in the pits. Heads up.
We're just gonna ride around. We got 2 to go. Absolutely no reason to push it at all.
2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this.
Kind of ride around, take our time. Watch and see what the 7 and 4 are gonna do. No reason to push it when we got 1 lap to go. It doesn't do anything extra for us to have the whole field lap. Look like there's gonna be some contact there between the 7 and the 4, so we're just gonna kind of lay back and wait and see what happens. I don't really want to get any of their messes at all. I'm fine with letting whoever wants to go by, they can. We're gonna slow down, just let them by as we take the checker flag. So finally get the finish that we wanted.
Well done, mate. You made them all look silly today.
Benefit of a couple wrecks there that allowed us to get an even bigger gap. Hate that the 3 was not able to get a finish, but we'll go back and take a look and see what happens. But it finally feels good to lead some laps, be able to keep the car clean, and get the finish that we were looking for. Let's take a look at that. Should have been. See, the 3 was coming up. Just ran right into the back of the 13. I didn't slow down. 15 gets into him. Next thing you know, everybody piles in, clogs up the hole straight away. So cars continuing to pile in. Let's take a look at that from back. See, he comes off the corner, and the 14 just runs right into the back of the 13. And now is when the calamity is going to ensue. You can see the 1 just picks up in the middle of the track as well. That causes problems. and he pulls the tow to get there. So let's check out the results here. We'll see how we did. Top split with a 1232, only split with a 1232 strength of field, just absolutely abysmal. Looks like we were just slightly faster than the 16. Um, Took the race, led all the laps, 53 for the I rating. Got us back up to a 2.42 for the safety, so still trying to grind that up, just making up for all those wrecks that we have. Feels good to finally get a race in with no incidents. We're the actually car to only have no incidents out of that. So definitely a really rough race. What happens when you get some of these three-figure I rating drivers, that can happen. So glad to get you guys something in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe to see more. Let me know if you want to see anything else, any comments, anything out of that too. Thanks for watching.